Okay, this is a question that comes up regularly because it causes a lot of confusion. And there's a good reason why it causes confusion. It's because you can have more than one pension age. Firstly, there's the state pension. Now, this can be confusing enough on its own because it is changing. So depending on when you were born, it can be anywhere at the moment from 60 to 68. And possibly, if you're looking at this in a little while, possibly even a bit longer. But you will only have one state pension age. You can find yours on the government's website. Then there is your teacher's pension. And this can be confusing for a different reason. The fact is that you can, or will, have more than one type of teaching pension because the old schemes are being phased out. If you started teaching before 2007, but before 2015, or you return to teaching in those years having been away for more than 5 years, then you will be in a different final salary pension scheme. And that is two final salary schemes. Before 2007, you got a normal pension age of 60. After 2007, but before 2015, you'd have a normal pension age of 65. Those two are the final salary schemes. Now there is a third salary scheme that started in 2015, and it's the career average scheme. And its normal pension age is the same as your state pension age. So it can be completely different for you to the teacher in the room next door, again, depending on when you were born. It is possible for a teacher to be in or have built up credits in all three of these schemes. Indeed, if you're in a final salary scheme now, or you have been in a final salary scheme and you're still teaching, then by April next year, that's 2022, you will start to gain benefits in the career average scheme as well. Because from April 22, everybody's final salary scheme finishes and everybody's moved across to the new career average scheme. Now, as I said previously, the state pension age is changing, but that is not the only thing that is being changed in regard to pensions. Legislation is being drafted to change the minimum age at which pensions can be accessed. Currently, the earliest age you can get your hands on your pension is 55. At 55, you can take early retirement, for which for the teachers' pensions means you get a reduced amount. Now, you might want to look at my other videos on this, where I go over why I believe this doesn't actually mean you lose out at 55. Private pensions can be accessed in different ways at 55, but that is the current state of play. The legislation as proposed intends to change this minimum age to track 10 years earlier than the state pension age. However, there are a number of exceptions included in that legislation, and of interest to teachers is the one where it excludes schemes where the ages have actually been written into the scheme's rules. Now, the final salary schemes both have this minimum pension age written in the rules. So here you have it. You see that last part that says the pensioner or the person is 55 or over. So that currently is the way the legislation stands, and they can still change these things, means that you will always be able to take your final salary pension at 55 with a reduction. Now, remember, I did emphasize that this is for the final salary schemes only. The problem with the career average scheme is that the rules were written differently, probably with a view to exactly this piece of forthcoming legislation. The rules in the career average scheme refer to the normal pension age and the normal minimum pension age. So this means that the earliest age that you can access the career average teachers' pensions depends on your state pension age and this other legislation that looks to be on course to keep that minimum age at 10 years prior to your state pension age. The plan at the moment is for this to come into effect in 2028. So you've got a few more years yet if you're going to reach 55 before then and be able to claim your pension early.